Hello, welcome to a brand new video on the channel. In today's video we face Reading at the Select Car Leasing Stadium. Reading have a really good home record. I think they've only lost one of their last 15 at home. That being said, they are quite susceptible at the back and often concede goals, so hopefully we can capitalise on that today. We come into this game off the back of a 4-0 win at home to Doncaster. They come into this game off the back of a 2-0 win, a 2-1 win rather, at Wigan on Tuesday night. So, you know, see two evenly matched sides as the league table suggests. Only goal difference is separating us. You've got the added bonus of, Lewis Wing, who often loves a goal against us and has done in the past, and hopefully we can keep him and Jack Marriott quiet. Those two are probably the ones I would look out for today. Lewis Wing, as I said, loves a goal against us, and Jack Marriott is kind of your, kind of league journeyman. He's been at a couple of different clubs and always scores goals, and hopefully we can keep them relatively quiet. But no, I'm really looking forward to this one, actually. Be a really good contest, and hopefully we come out on top.
Howard, score prediction?
2-0. Where are the Reading fans?
Dad? 1-1. Gary?
2-2.
Danny! Prediction?
Yeah, come on!
Prediction?
2-0. 2-1 Wycombe. 2-0 to the Blues! Come on! Come on, boys! Boys. Come on, boys!
Free kick, Wycombe. We end up with a corner to make this count. 3.5 minutes in. Come on, boys. Good. Half-time here at the Select Car Leasing Stadium. Reading 2, Wycombe 0. Look, we always knew this would be a difficult game. Both goals have come from our mistakes. They've just capitalised on them. Second one was more disappointing than the other one, than the first one. Aaron Morley's mistake creates the second one. And I think for me, we've looked pretty good going forward. We've got hope going forward. It's when we lose the ball is when the problems start. Look, I've said before that this is a game where I take a point. I know I predicted a win, but right now I take a point. I think next goal is crucial. If they get it, they could score as many as they want. We get it, then there's something to fight for. And with Junior's man's already on a booking, so hopefully he can run in and potentially get sent off. But we need to be more. We need to be quicker. We need to be more decisive. We've had a few chances. Their goalkeeper's been forced into a couple of saves. Their keeper's been forced into a couple of saves, and that's positive. We need to turn those chances into goals in the second half. A half-time change for Wycombe Wanderers. Ewan Henderson comes on for Luke Leahy. To be fair, we've been quite slow and light in midfield this game. Hopefully Ewan can inject some pace and some enthusiasm into the team.
Early pressure pays off. 2-1. Wanderers.
Woodrow with the flick. We think it comes off a Reading player. Howard, I did call it.
I think it might be an own goal.
Howard, I told you before the corner was taken.
The Danish touch, back of the net, 2-2 and the same. Wanderers! I'm so sorry I'm getting these goals. I'm trying to, come on. We deserve that based on the second half performance. Reading, Jack Marriott. Fuck. Literally go at the other end. Pretty good finish. 3-2.
It did finish at the Select Car Leasing Stadium. Reading 3, Wycombe Wanderers 2, and I'm not really sure how he lost that game other than the fact that we were treated to a Jack Marriott Masterclass, and he was really the difference maker in that game. I thought on the whole Reading weren't really that good. I know it's really weird for me to say that after they've just beaten us 3-2, but I didn't think they were, at their best today. I thought we were really good. We had a lot of chances. We had 23 shots today. I know shots isn't the thing that wins you games, it's goals, but all of the stats were in our favour. We were really good to a man for the majority of the game. And I really do feel that we deserved the point, if not more, from the game. And sometimes it's the way football goes. You don't get games to go the way you want them to or the way you feel they should have done. And today it's down to Jack Marriott. Look, Jack Marriott, I said in the intro, he's a really talented footballer, and he showed that today. 3 goals. Yes, 2 from our mistakes. That third one is it deserves to win any football game you play. It's an absolute worldie, and we've seen it for years from him. It's almost one of his trademark shots. I saw it last season when we played Wrexham at the racecourse. He did pretty much the exact same thing then. And if you've got that much space, you may as well just shoot and see what happens. And look, their goals, first 2 goals were disappointing from our end. I thought first one, Anders wasn't awake enough, and Reading made us pay. Second one, Aaron Morley slips, and Will Norris goes back into his old sort of flap his wrists and hope that he can stop it. He doesn't stop it. We go 2-0 down. 2-0 in the break, and I said at half time that we needed the next goal because Reading are a type of side that if you give them a third goal, they could make it any score they wanted to. And luckily for us, we came out fighting in the second half more than we were in the first half. And I thought we were pretty decent in the first half as well. We came out fighting in the second half. Dan Casey gets his goal, really well taken goal. And then, you're kind of thinking, right, now we have our goal, create more, and we might get something from this game. And, Anders Hagelsgaard gets his goal, 2-2. You're thinking, right, how long's left? Hold this for as long as possible. And I'd literally just stopped, kind of celebrating the goal, sat down, looked up. Jack Marriott had the ball, and he puts it away beautifully. 3-2 Reading. And it's one of those games that it hurts because we played so well in the second half. We created so many chances. I thought that going forward, Junior Katerna was really good. However, defensively, he wasn't great. Whether it's because he's a little bit lightweight or some of the tackles he was playing in were a little bit weak, I don't know. It's probably one of those two, or a mixture of both. Andre Vidigal, when he came on, was really good. Jamie Mullins was pretty decent as well. Harris played very well, and as a collective, we were really good, and we were really well organised as well, I thought. And I know, Reading were as well at points, but after our first goal, they looked really rattled. And my dad turned to me after our first goal and said, "We need to score again relatively quickly." And we did. We did score the next goal, and you're thinking, right, we've got this goal. Maybe we can nick this and win this. And within a blink of an eye, effectively, Jack Marriott has scored. And look, it's such a good goal. And he's such a talented footballer, and it's such a frustrating way to lose a goal, to lose a game. It's a goal that's worthy of winning any game. And the only saving grace that we saw from that goal is at least it wasn't Lewis Wing, who always tends to come up with the goods against us. We've always, there's always a good challenge against Reading, and today was no different. I didn't think they were too good. I know they won, but they weren't great. As I said, after our first goal, they looked really rattled, and they looked there for the taking. And we get 2 goals, and you're thinking, right, just see this, hold this, or go for it. By the time we have kind of the momentum back from the goal, the momentum shifts, and they go and win it. And we had our chances after. We had chances to make it 3-3, and it's such a frustrating game because we played so well. We were absolutely excellent at points in that game and controlled it for a large part of it too. And I know football's all about taking your chances. I mean, we had 27 shots, 23, 27 shots, and so many chances, and just couldn't find the winner. Credit where credit is due. Reading dug in. They got the win, and ultimately they get the points. And from our perspective, we can be proud of the performance, and all we need to do is take it into the next few games. We've got Exeter on Tuesday. Take into that, and we won't have any problems, although we don't really do well at Exeter. But I thought today we were really good, and we definitely show positive signs, and signs that, well, I've seen people say on Twitter that maybe the promotion push is dead. Look, still plenty of football to be played, and keep putting in performances like the second half in particular, and I think we might have a chance at the playoffs. like I say, all the Reading fans we met today were really nice, really welcoming as well, and yeah. So if you're a Reading fan, let me know what you thought of the game and how you see the rest of your season panning out. Good luck for the rest of the season, and I'll see you in the next video.